Hello, once again, good day to all of you. Welcome back to our virtual class for today. Right, so I hope that all of you are okay. Are you ready? Now let's get started. Alright, let's proceed to our topic for today. But before that, I will ask you, what was the lesson that we have last time? Great. Our lesson last time is the characteristics of living things. So today, we will just continue that certain topic that we talked about last time. But before that, I'm gonna read again our virtual classroom rules in order for us to have a very good atmosphere as I'm going to continue the lesson or discussing the lesson. Number 1, be a good listener to me. Number 2, follow directions. Number 3, finish the video till the end. So those are the things that you're going to do as the discussion will go on. Now the title of our topic for today is the characteristics of living and non-living things, part 2. Last time we talked about the characteristics of living things. Example, we know already that this thing is a living and that thing is non-living because of their characteristics. First, living thing can grow. Yes. Number 2, living thing can move. And that's yes. But non-living thing cannot grow, cannot move. And another one here is that living thing can reproduce, living thing can excrete, can poop, but non-living things cannot do anything. And this time, you will talk more or study more on the characteristics of living and non-living things. So before we go on, watch this video.
Living things grow, living things breathe, living things reproduce, and living things eat. Living things have their very habitats. Living things one day die a death. There are some of the things that make a living thing. You and me and the cat and the mouse, trees in our world and the worms underground, all need air and all need food. Beings like their own, they reproduce.
Make babies.
They have their own special home. All die when they lived for long. These are some of the things that make a living thing. Non-living things stay the same size. They don't grow and they don't die. They don't need air to breathe, and they don't need food to eat. They don't reproduce. Beings like their own, they don't need a place that they can call home. These are some of the things that make a non-living thing.
Those are the examples of non-living things.
The chair and the table, the car and the sand mound, the rock and the pebbles in the playground, all lie motionless and cannot move till someone pushes or gives them a pull. Lifeless and still, they remain without a change. These are some of the things that make a non-living thing.
Non-living things. Alright, so those are the living or the comparison of living and non-living thing. Last time, We talk about that living things grow, living things breathe, living things excrete. Look at that, excrete. And the fourth one we have move, and the last but not the least here is reproduce. See, grow, excrete, breathe, move, and reproduce. We talked about this one last time, and today we will look some characteristics of living things also. Aside from those five, there are some that living things inherit the characteristics. Alright? So, according to the video, living things eat food. Look at the mouse. The mouse is eating carrot. So you can see that this animal is a living thing because it's eating. All living things need food to survive. That's the thing that you have to remember also. While non-living things don't need it. Alright, so another example here. Thirsts. Okay, what do you mean by thirsts? Of course, if you are thirsty, you have to drink water. According here, living things drink water. So the same with me and you. Because you and me are both living things, while non-living things don't need it. So the rainbow, candle, bags, and so on and so forth that we can see in our surroundings, if they are not drinking water, if they are not eating, that means they belong to the non-living things. Next, emotions. What do you mean by emotions? Living things can feel sad. I am feeling sad because I fail. I am feeling sad because I'm sick. That is emotion. Okay? You can feel sad or sometimes happy. Okay? Next, all living things have their own habitat for them to live. Alright, example is earthworm. Earthworm has its specific habitat to live. Okay? The earthworm has its own habitat under the soil. Okay? Under the soil. And also the ant. Ant live in the soil. So that's their habitat. Me and you and your parents, our habitat is our houses. Okay? I live in the house. The earthworm live in the soil. The ant live in the soil. I live in the house and you live in the house too. That is habitat. Alright, look at this. These birds live on the tree. Okay, they have their own habitat too. The owl, the eagle, and the hummingbirds. The hummingbird, I mean. These birds, they live on the tree. See, that's their habitat. Another thing, these animals live under the sea. Number one example is shark. The shark lives under the sea. And the fish, what else? And we have jellyfish. So these three animals also, or living creatures, live under the sea. Another example, these animals live in the forests. The gorilla lives in the forest. Elephant live in the forest too. And next one here, the koala, or let's say koalas, because if many, so we can call them koalas or koala if only one. These three living creatures also live in the forests. That's their habitat. Okay. Another one is lifespan. Living things have their lifespan. The same with me. Same with you. And animals too. And plants too. We have our what? Habitats. Lifespan. Okay, you can see that this one is living thing because it has lifespan. Okay, living things grow and died. Okay? Living things grow and died. So the first process, let's see on the plant's lifespan. The first one here is what? The germination of the seeds. After germinating, or let's say, okay, sir. After germination, the plants will become old and ready for harvest. And after that time, after the harvest, of course, the plant will die also. So that is living thing. Another characteristics. Lifespan. Lifespan. The living things grow and die. Example, the mango. Mango, the germination of mango, it's so cute. And then it will grow up into an adult mango. And then after long years of producing foods, the mango will die. Now let's do this. You are going to identify, is this animal a living thing? So this is a question to you. Is this animal a living thing? Right. Is it grow? Yes. Is this animal move? Yes. Is this living creature reproduce? Yes. It's excrete? Yes. It's breathe? Yes. It feels thirsty? Yes. It has habitat or live in the house? Yes, they have their own habitat. Next, it has lifespan, like from the baby and then later on they will die. It's a yes. So, a cow is a living thing. Okay? Great job. Next example. Is this living creature a living thing? Let's see. Grow? Yes. Next. Move? Yes. Reproduce? Check. Excrete? Check. Next. Breathe? Check. Next. Thirsty? Feel thirsty and drink water? Yes. It has habitat? Yes. And last but not the least, it will grow and die? Yes. It has lifespan. Great job, because a horse is a living thing. Next. What about this? Is this living creature a living thing? Let's see. Grow? Yes. Move? Yes. Reproduce? Yes. Excrete? Yes. What else? Breathe? Yes. What else? Next is thirsty. Can feel thirsty? Yes. It lives in their own habitat? It's a yes. Next, it has lifespan, can grow and die soon? Yes. This is a yes. And then, a lion is a living thing. Alright, so next here, you will say already that this one is a non-living thing. But let's see. This thing, a living thing? Let's see. Grow? Ink, no. Move, no. Reproduce, no. Excrete, no. Breathe, no. Can feel thirsty? No. It has habitat? No. It has lifespan? No. So that means a backpack is a non-living thing. Alright, so you have to remember the characteristics of living and non-living things. So very easy. Alright, thank you so much and see you next time. Goodbye to all of you. Thank you very much. And before I forget, you have to answer the worksheet that I will be given to you.